We have been waiting for days for this. We've been hyping it up and so excited. So thank you so much for joining us, Megan. You guys are a few weeks removed from the United States victory in the She Believes Cup. What did that victory do for the team chemistry as you guys now turn your eyes to the upcoming Olympics?
I think we still need like our punch in the mouth that we haven't got yet. Normally it's in She Believes. Obviously we had some restrictions with some of the teams, but overall, I mean, it's just great to play, great to be together.
If I may suggest, FIFA 21, maybe a good practice vessel. You can get online with the homies, see if y'all can work out some strategy there. But regardless, 5 months ago when that game, FIFA 21 dropped, 4 of the top 15 women in the video game are from the U.S. women's national team. And you sitting there with a 93.
93, by the way, Trevor.
Yeah,
93.
That's what I'm saying. Like, rating overall. So what kind of smack talk have you been doing wielding that sword in your locker room?
I mean, I feel like, to be honest, my popularity maybe has a little bit to do with my rating. I'm just going to throw that out there. I got to keep it real. If I had any idea how to actually play FIFA, like I would bust people's butts on it, but I really can't even like figure out the controller. I mean, I think, you know, it's good. It's good that we have that kind of recognition. I mean, honestly, a lot of people, I think, especially in the US, learn how to play soccer or learn the teams and players by playing FIFA. So, you know, whether my score is a little bit inflated or not, it's good that people are able to play. It's good that they're able to play as our team against other teams. And I mean, I'm always going to hold it over other people because, like, naturally, I didn't make the rules. So, you know, I'm just going with it. But I think overall it's good to have our names out there like that.
Yeah. And Ashley and Trevor, I appreciate Megan not repeating what my rating was because it had a 9 and a 3 in it. It's just the numbers were reversed. So it's, yeah, I'm just appreciate Megan throwing me a slide one there. Megan, we're a Disney property, so Let's Effing Go is the movie that's coming soon to HBO Max. The film follows the U.S. women's national team in their pursuit for pay equality and justice. For our audience, what should they expect when they see this?
I mean, I hope it's just, you know, kind of pulling the curtain back on what the fight in the day-to-day actually is. Like, what is it like to, you know, get on the phone with the lawyers and talk through legal documents? And what is it like to, you know, have the mediation go the way that it did? And what is it like to just generally always be fighting or have tension and conflict with the federation? I hope that gives a little bit more perspective on kind of the emotional toll and the sort of mental toll that it takes, and that we've sort of had to undertake to do this. I would much rather be spending my time doing basically anything else than fighting with the federation all the time over something that I feel like I deserve. But that's sort of part of it.
How difficult is it, though, for you to go into a room on a phone call and then all of a sudden you've got to put on the United States soccer shirt and represent the United States? Like, how difficult is that for you on a personal level to compartmentalize the two different situations? Because that isn't the easiest of situations where I think many people wouldn't understand that.
I feel like for me, when I pull on the shirt, I'm not thinking about, you know, the federation. I'm not thinking about, you know, the C-suites in the federation. I mean, I see them walking up to the game and I'm like, that's cute. You're here. That's nice. But I feel like I pull on the shirt, you know, for equal pay and for the fans and, you know, for kids who want to be in my position or little boys who want to be on the men's team. So that never feels in conflict. But it's just ironic all the time because we play in full stadiums basically all the time. We win most of the games. You know, sponsorships for us individually are all up. We won the World Cup. You know, we entertain. I feel like we do like everything that we could be asked to do. So it is frustrating. U.S. soccer has an opportunity to be the beacon in the world and to be a world leader in this. Like, I don't know why they didn't, I don't know what in their head got mixed up where they didn't want to stand on the steps of City Hall and like take the credit because they could have done that. I'm like, Carlos, you could have like stood there and, you know, had everybody cheering you instead of booing you, but it's more complicated than that. But I feel like they have a real opportunity to invest in the future. I feel like all this money and time and energy could be going to, you know, making the U.S. Soccer Federation the best federation in the world instead of spending all this time on this.
Megan, I want to pivot to some other content that you and your lovely fiance, Sue Bird, took part in that GQ couples quiz. Absolutely crushed it. We are of the opinion that you two make up the most powerful power couple in the sports world without question. How do you feel about having that ranking?
I mean, I think for us, it's kind of funny. I mean, obviously we're just like, we understand everything that's happening, and we're proud of where we are. And I think we understand what our relationship means to a lot of people, and kind of like, bringing these two worlds together, which is really cool.
Another reason why you're here, because of Schmidt's natural deodorant and your new campaign, because you guys are tackling something called FOBO. Tell us what FOBO is and how you were tackling it.
FOBO is a real thing that we all go through. It's fear of body odor.
Not me, Megan.
Not me. You smell nice, which is, you probably use Schmidt's, that's why.
I don't know if the campaign already has like a signature photo, but I would hope that it would be the pose that you do. Could you give it for all of SportsNation? There you go. I love it. Yes. Amazing. So good. The signature Megan Rapinoe pose. Well, thank you so much for joining SportsNation. You are always invited. You are so cool. And I just know so many people are so inspired by you. So we appreciate you using that platform and joining us.
No worries. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.